gonna make a Thai-inspired chicken lettuce wrap. So I've put back behind me, I have my little 2-quart crock pot going. I put 2 chicken breasts in there with a couple tablespoons of the red curry paste that I like, and you could use any kind of red curry paste that you like. I also roughly chopped up and smashed 3 large garlic cloves. That is gonna just sit on low until I get home from work, and I'm gonna shred that chicken, add some more ingredients that I'll show you, and we're gonna have some beautiful lettuce wraps. So I hope this inspires you to come back or stay with me on this one, and maybe go down in the description box below and check out my Wild Tree website, because I am gonna use a couple Wild Tree things, and it's all organic, all natural food products that you can either purchase, become a rep, make some extra money, or get a discount every time you shop. I also have my Facebook page down there in that description box. I have that link. You can go over there and talk with the other 1,900 people that have liked that page and get updates every time I upload. All right, guys, let's go make these beautiful lettuce wraps. All right, so I'm glad you stayed. I actually worked a partial day today, and so what I've got here in the crock pot, when I got home, I just turned it on warm because chicken breast doesn't take very long. I put 2 bone-in, skin-on chicken breasts in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get those shredded. So all I do is get a couple forks. I'm going to use this bowl. I'm going to make a sauce and a slaw for this. So I've got right here, I've got julienne cucumber. Oh, delicious. 1 serrano pepper. There's about 1/2 of a red bell pepper sliced really thin. Some cilantro leaves chopped up, fresh cilantro, and 2 scallions. I've got my sauce makings here that I will bring over when I'm ready. But for right now, I'm going to and I've got a lime here that I've rolled out to get all the juices in those membranes loosened up. And you can put, you can actually put citrus like that in the microwave and kind of loosen that up as well. But what I'm going to do is get this chicken out of here. It smells amazing, and like I told you, I put some red Thai curry paste in here, my favorite brand, and it's falling off the bone. Literally falling off the bone here. And I like to use the bone. You get a better overall base for whatever you're doing with chicken. And I'll set this, just kind of take that bone out of there. Grab me a bone and skin bowl here. Put that over here. And let's get the rest of this one in here. And this is just a really nice, easy lunch. These were the chicken that I got whole and cut them up and put them in freezer packages. They cost me 88 cents a pound. Now you could bone them if you didn't want to, go through this process, but like I said, I think the bone lends a lot of flavor. So while I'm doing this, I'll put you guys on hold here and get all this shredded up. And the juice that's in that is really going to be discarded because it's not really good for much. Unless you were going to save it, strain it off. You could save it for a soup if you wanted and make a Thai inspired soup. That would always be delicious as well. But we're doing lettuce wraps, so let me finish this up and I'll show you how I just shred it with a fork. I mean, you can see how easy that's going to come apart. So I'll get that all shredded. I'll be right back and we'll start putting this together. All right, so welcome back. So what I've got here, I've got a clean fork and I've got my favorite red Thai paste. And I didn't think that there was enough seasoning in the meat, so I'm just going to add about another, teaspoon and a half maybe a tablespoon. And then just run that through that warm meat, just to add a little bit more of that flavor. Just beautiful. So that being said, and you're just taking your 2 forks really and letting them work together and to shred that up. and you're all done. It takes seconds, especially after it's been in the microwave, or in the slow cooker, sorry. So now I can put my curry paste away. And I'm gonna set this chicken aside. To me, this is perfect on its own. And like I said, you could make all kinds of things with this, but we're gonna have lettuce wraps. So, that being said, now I wanna make a little bit of a dressing because I'm gonna put in my lettuce wrap, I'm gonna put this slaw kind of deal, and I wanna make sure that I've got my serrano pepper, chop it up as fine as you can. Make sure that you are careful with your hands. Wash your hands if you're not going to wear gloves. I usually wear gloves, but I stepped outside that, into that danger zone this time and did not. So you just want that slaw. And then I'm going to go ahead and add these green onions and the cilantro. Or most of the cilantro, I should say. We're going to leave a little bit behind. And that's going to be our slaw that's going to go in there with that chicken. Doesn't that look good? But it's a little dry. It needs some dressing. So that's where my other stuff comes in. I've got some sweet Thai chili sauce. Sweet and hot. It's not really hot though. And I just take, to get it started, because these sometimes, it's like a ketchup bottle. Maybe, oh, 1/8 of a cup of that. 1/8 of a cup to 1/4 of a cup. I've got some rice, seasoned rice wine vinegar. A little bit of that. And then because I like it spicy, I'm gonna add some of this chili garlic paste. Delicious. I put this in my kimchi. Yum. And I'm only using about a teaspoon. It's not super hot, but it definitely kicks it up a notch. So now that we've got that, let's go ahead and zest our lime. Now I've washed this lime. Make sure you wash all your citrus all the time. It's not worth ingesting chemicals. And they do, I mean, unless you're getting your stuff from an organic farm, they spray our citrus. So anyway, get about half the lime zested in there. And then, like I said, I roll it out. And we're gonna cut that lime. And I like to kind of cut it the length. It tends to give a little bit easier squeeze. And you don't have to worry so much with limes as much as lemons, the seed factor. So there we go. It's a nice citrus bite of lime in there. And then I'm just gonna take, and you could whisk this if you want. I'm gonna take my spoon because I'm gonna do a taste test to make sure I've got it right. If I don't have it right or I think I need something, I'm gonna go ahead and add to it. So now, bite. Wow, it's sweet, it's tangy, it's got that lime. That's really, really good. All right, now I've got my lettuce here, and what I've done is, these are still a little wet. I bring home, I get the organic hearts of romaine at Costco and bring it home, cut the ends off, wash them really good, let them drain, and then bag them up. So what I've got is I've got a big leaf and then a smaller one. It ends up giving you a little bit more veg in there, but it also gives a more stable spot for your stuff to sit. So that being said, I'm going to put some chicken down. And you put as much or as little as you like. If you just want to use the chicken as a flavor base instead of the main deal, then that is perfectly all right. And you could do these vegetarian. I've done them that way too. Just whatever veggies you have in your refrigerator. Okay, there we go. What a great lunch. Okay, Now, put the chicken aside. All right, so here we go. We've got our slaw that we've kind of tossed. And I'm not going to pour the dressing over that mixture. You could, but it'll break down the vegetables a little sooner. So we're just going to lay some of that down over the top. Isn't that pretty? Now you could do carrots. You could do, and I had some in the refrigerator and they had pretty much gone south on me. So this is just lunch for my husband and I. And pretty. There we go. And a little lime wedge on the side. Take your dressing and drizzle that right down over the top. Doesn't that look good? I cannot wait. And I like a fair amount of dressing. I mean, this is your decadent part of this is the flavor, right? So there's plenty of dressing for 4 of these for us and plenty of chicken for about 10 of them. So if you wanted to have a party, hey, a little bit of lime juice squeezed down there as well, additional lime, and there you have it. Okay, so I'm ready to take a bite. This absolutely looks fabulous and smells good. It's the citrus and everything. I think I'm going to take this smaller one of the 2 and see how we do here. And you just kind of cup it like a little boat. Delicious. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. That is absolutely phenomenal. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. It's sweet, it's crunchy, it's tangy. The chicken is delicious. I just couldn't ask for a better lunch. And really, guys, you could put these in any kind of a lettuce wrap. You could put them in little endive boats and have those out as hors d'oeuvres, make them on a smaller scale. Change it out any way you like, but this was absolutely exactly what I had hoped for, and I hope it inspires you to come back. I truly hope it inspires you. If you're not already a subscriber, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Go down and visit my Facebook page, my Wild Tree website, and I was going to use some Wild Tree, but I really didn't think I needed to. So, and most of all, guys, I hope I see you next time. All right, lots of videos coming up. All right, guys, God bless.